Trinidad and Tobago to introduce legislation to allow the use of marijuana for recreational purposes. And in sport, wins for Leeward Islands Hurricanes and TNT Red Force as the Regional Super 50 Cup continues. I'm Dawn Paris and this is Caribbean in 10 for Friday, November 22nd, 2019. I'll be back with the details after the break.
Diamond dancing, yeah, they grip walk. Ain't no lame brain and running game with the slick talk. Cut you off like a electrical company.
Can that you feel it too? I feel that you feel it too. Feeling for your touch, not your love online. Give me something realistic.
I can move in a room full of vultures, boy. Yeah, my body different. I'm a shooter, but I snipe though. Her body.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My wife has given me permission to speak tonight. You know, some 50 years ago, a small group of visionary students on the campus of Howard University, in their low to mid-20s, saw a need not only for the students to connect among themselves on the campus,
The Trinidad and Tobago government says it will introduce legislation to Parliament today aimed at decriminalizing marijuana for recreational use. Speaking at a local government campaign meeting for the People's National Movement PNM last night, Attorney General Faris Al-Rawi said when Cabinet met yesterday, members approved two pieces of legislation to be laid in Parliament. One was the amendment to the Dangerous Drugs Act to decriminalize the possession of marijuana and the Cannabis Control Authority bill. He said if it becomes law, people would be able to carry as much as 30 grams of the herb without charge. Anyone in possession of 30 to 60 grams, though, would be given a fixed penalty by police.
If you don't pay your fixed penalty notice, then and only then will you find yourself tripping an offense. And then we say, if you pay that fixed penalty notice, you will find yourself with no record, no conviction, you're in and out, you can pay it electronically or not. But if you cannot pay the fixed penalty notice, you will find yourself subjected to a maximum fine of $50,000. And if you can't pay the fixed penalty notice or the $50,000, as a first run, we will put community service for you. 30 hours of community service.
The Attorney General also said that people would not be allowed to smoke marijuana in public spaces. He said also that persons who have a conviction or charge in relation to under 60 grams of marijuana will be allowed to apply to the court to have the charge dismissed or the conviction removed from their criminal record. Al-Rawi said that the courts are clogged with marijuana possession cases and as many as 85,000 matters are up for hearing.
Your cabinet, your Prime Minister said today, if you have a pending charge for an amount under 60 grams, go to the court and apply for it to be discharged automatically. If you have a conviction, go with a free conscience and have your conviction removed from your criminal record. If you have a conviction, feel free to approach the pardon aspect of the Mercy Committee under the Constitution. So we treat with the past matters at the same time.
The Electoral Commission of Jamaica says an estimated 70,000 names will be removed from the next voters list, which is to be published on November 30th. Director of Elections Glasgow Brown says there are 1.9 million people on the voters list, which includes a significant number of dead people. He says the cleansing of the list is an ongoing exercise which began late last year, and it aims to remove over 260,000 dead electors. The Commission says it's working with the Ministry of Health and Wellness, the Registrar General's Department, the Ministry of Labour and Social Security and media houses to confirm the deaths of those voters. Brown estimates that the names of close to 200,000 dead electors will be removed from the list by the end of next year. There were 1.8 million registered voters in the last general election in Jamaica in 2016. The next poll is due in 2022. Grenada will ban the sale of carbonated drinks and other snacks at all public and private schools from January 1st next year, when the island implements its school nutrition policy. Education Minister Emmeline Pierre made the announcement in Parliament during debate on the 2020 budget. She said parents will also be barred from placing such drinks and snacks in their children's lunch bags. Pierre told lawmakers the move is necessary in light of the findings of the health assessments between 2010 and 2016 that 20% of students surveyed were overweight or obese. As part of the changes, school vendors will also be issued permits to ensure they are aware of the requirements. The nutrition policy will not only affect vendors, though, it will also bring changes to the schools' feeding programs to ensure that children are fed healthy meals. Stay with us. Your Midday Sport is next. Action in the regional Super 50 continued yesterday with Leeward Islands Hurricanes and TNT Red Force picking up wins in the latest round of competition. Playing at Warner Park, St. Kitts, Hurricanes dismissed Canada by 49 runs. Batting first, Leewards posted a competitive 232 for 9 of their 50 overs. Devon Thomas played an instrumental role in setting up the total with his maiden ODI half-century, and Monson Hodge chipped in with 34. In reply, the Canadians' batting order fell apart after pacers Colin Archibald and Quinton Boatswain's 3-wicket haul sent the visiting side packing on 183 of 44 overs. Over at the Queen's Park Oval, Red Force crushed the United States by 7 wickets thanks to Darren Bravo's outstanding knock of 80 from 112 balls as they chased the Americans' total of 176 for 9. Jason Mohammed chipped in with 38, while opening batsman Kyle Hope added 33 from 66 deliveries. And the match between West Indies' emerging players and Windward Islands Volcanoes ended with a no result because of rain. Terran Frey has been named captain of a 15-man Bermuda squad to take part in the first series of the ICC World Cup Challenge League B against Hong Kong, Italy, Jersey, Kenya and Uganda. The series, taking place between December 2nd and 12th in Oman, is the start of the road to the 2023 50 Overs World Cup in India. From this year to 2021, there will be 90 matches between League A and B, with each team playing its 15 games and fighting for points to move on to the qualifier playoff in 2022. Bermuda's first game will be against Hong Kong on December 3rd. The Caribbean side's most recent international outing saw them finish 13th out of 14 teams. And that's Caribbean in 10. Join us at 6:30 this evening for Caribbean Newsline. Good afternoon.